What is best in any kind of weather? It knows how to feather its nest. They are used to live in high style, can spot the slightest trouble coming for miles. That's why I believe that it's true. It's good to look at life from a bird's eye view.
Miss Ralston?
Yes, sir.
What flight are you two on?
406, Vienna, Munich, Hanover, Hamburg, Amsterdam, London.
Now, you're on flight 406. I need a replacement stewardess for flight 403, and you are it.
Don't be silly, that takes off in 10 minutes.
8.
Yes, but you can't separate Maggie and me. I mean, we've been together for years.
You're wasting time. Move it. Move it.
Oh. Well, what are you getting so steamed up about? You'll be home hours before me, if you ever make it. What are you talking about? Well, you know what happens if I'm not there to keep an eye on you? You're always getting into trouble.
7 minutes.
Oh. Just a minute. Wait. Put it back. Oh. Joanna, open the door. Open the door. Thanks, fellas.
For a minute, I thought you weren't going to make it. Go on, there's work to do.
Seatbelt, please. That's a good one. Oh, would you fasten your seatbelt, please?
Мне очень удобно, спасибо.
Seatbelt. Seatbelt. Fasten.
Я очень рад познакомиться с вами. Вы новицын.
Yeah, likewise, but I was talking about your seatbelt.
Seatbelt?
No, I'm Millie.
Millie?
Yes, now, for Millie, seatbelt.
Oh, Millie seatbelt. Вы новицын, вы новицын.
Yes, well, I'm very happy to meet you. Oh, would you like me to put that over there? I hope that's not your lunch. Joanna, that giant in 3B was a funny name. Who is he?
Tervinovitzian, the Russian shot putter.
Oh, so that bag he's carrying must be his shot or his put, or whatever you put your shot in.
He's going to London for the Russian-British Games.
He holds world record with one hand.
Yes, sir, I quite understand the importance of your Mr. Vinivitzian.
But I have forgotten to give you these orders. He must be taken extra care of during the whole flight. Your menu is wrong for his training table diet.
And you have the wrong time. The flight is already taken off.
Taken off? It's gone?
Gone. Halfway there by now, I should think.
Halfway there now. I have failed in my duty. A timetable, please.
Flights to Moscow?
Siberia.
Oh, champagne, sir?
Спасибо.
Oh. Yes, but this one... No, champagne mime. Champagne
Oh.
No, I didn't mean that. Oh, sir, look, let me put that down. Menu. No, sir. Menu. Eat. E.
Oh.
No, sir, no, it... There, sir. Now, which of these do you fancy?
Спасибо.
Oh.
Good.
Идут по полю герои, эй, советской армии герои, где? Oh, Millie Seatbelt!
Yes, come on, baby. Time for walkies.
Poluszko pole, poluszko szeroko pole, dzieweczki ukrycie ślosy,
Yes, love.
idą po polu, gieroj,
Come on. There's your coat.
gieroj, poluszko pole.
Do you think you'll be all right?
Of course he will.
Look, he's getting the full VIP treatment.
Джон, я думаю, что вы сказали, вы его видели?
Ну, наверное, же его видела. Я же ее узнаю на дистанцию 1 километра. The head of our delegation wants to know, what have you done with our champion?
My dear sir, I haven't laid a finger on your champion. I don't even know him. In fact, I don't know what either of us is talking about. Hey, wait a minute. That newsboy cheated me.
Oh, come on, Uncle Bert. I'm tired. Let's go home.
Not on your life. He cheated me out of a penny.
I'll give you a penny.
No, you won't. It's the principle of the thing, isn't it?
Millie! Millie!
Well, madam, it's quite impossible going on. We just...
Quiet, please, ladies and gentlemen. Please, madam. I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation, which our wonderful British police will unearth.
Your fascist police won't improve my eyesight. I saw him.
Слушайте, это невозможно. Он не может быть здесь 1 минуту и вдруг исчезнуть. Пуф!
What?
He says Vinovitian couldn't be here 1 minute and gone in the next. Poof.
What is ridiculous?
What explanation is that?
I tell you, you should let me punch him one on the nose, cheating me out of a penny.
Uncle Bert, punching little newsboys is in very bad taste.
Ah, that's the trouble with you young people nowadays. No courage. It was different in my time. I was never afraid of a newsboy. I was never afraid of anything.
Aren't you going to drive?
What, in traffic like this?
Before our next program, which will be a concert of orchestral music on gramophone record, here is a
You know, I
flash
love
from the
Aunt Hazel. Do you remember the time?
Quiet, I want to listen to the news.
There were angry scenes at London Airport today when Russian officials accused England of abducting their world shot put champion, Vinovitian.
He was on our flight.
An intensive search of the airport is being carried out, but Russian officials are convinced that he is by now miles away.
Millie! 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 Oh. Millie! Millie! Извините, пожалуйста, я ищу Millie Seatbelt. Вы знаете ее? Что меня сделать, чтобы вы поняли? Она работает на самолете. Нечего бояться. Это только шар. Я бросаю его. A vota!
It's a bomb! It's a bomb! It's a bomb! It's a bomb!
Hey, Millie, you know you're out of everything but gin.
Huh? What should I do, send myself to bed without any supper?
Well, it's nothing to joke about. You know gin doesn't agree with me.
I don't know anything that does. Oh, listen, would you turn on the radio? I want to hear if there's any more news about that Russian fella.
Oh, I reckon that's a trick. That's what it is, a Rusky trick. Sometimes it agrees with me. You know, if you ask me, there never was a shot put champion called Vino, whatever they call him.
He was on my flight.
Millie, darling, you've got to learn about these Ruskies. What you saw was a dummy, a little inflatable fella.
He was 6'6".
That's it, then. He was a big dummy with a little fella inside working him with strings. Now, when they get to
Uncle
London...
Bert, I served him. He had 4 lunches, 6 glasses of wine, 2 brandies, and a bottle of champagne.
Oh, well, that's it, then. He didn't disappear. He exploded.
He was such a big fella, I thought he'd be able to manage it all. Listen, did you bring in the milk?
No, I thought you did.
Good afternoon. What are you doing here? Do you realize that the whole country is looking for you?
Millie, ja pocierał dorogu, a potom spał w waszej maszynie.
Yes, well, that's no excuse. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
What the devil?
It's him, the Russian shot put champion.
Those Ruskies, they'll do anything to win. Look at the size of him. He makes our champion look like a girl.
Will you forget athletics for just 1 minute? We've got an international incident on our hands.
Not we. You. I'm just an innocent bystander.
Millie, ja bolen.
Oh, poor thing. He's ill.
Hell, nothing. In any language, that's a hangover. Now, perhaps we stand a chance against them Ruskies.
There, now, it's all right. Now, let me take that from you. All right, aspirin, I've got some in my bag.
You know, I might just nip down to the bookies and get a couple of bob on our lot.
There we are now. You take those. Water. I'll get you some water.
There now, you great flat-faced Cossack. Why don't you take this nice glass of water right out of my hand?
Gin? You've given him gin?
I didn't give it to him. He, took it from me. There is a difference, isn't there?
You crafty old devil.
But Millie, you've got it all wrong. I wouldn't...
Next program.
Oh, listen, the
Here's the facts
news.
from the newsroom.
There is still no sign of the missing Russian athlete who disappeared at London Airport today. Despite reassurances that their shot put champion would be found, the Russian team manager remained suspicious. Perhaps, he's reported to have said, but in what condition? The English cricket team.
What does he mean, in what condition?
In that condition. Nobbled. Cracked. Kaputted.
I think I'm going to phone the police.
What? And have them find him, that Rusky, here in that condition?
Well, it was an accident. Anyway, he was coming out of it until you gave him that gin.
They'll say you did it deliberately with malice aforethought, and I wouldn't be surprised if they threw in felonious intent.
Why, you old rascal, it wasn't my fault.
You don't stand a chance, darling. Not when they find a habeas corpus delicti right under your nose.
Well, my conscience is clear. Quick! Get him out of sight!
Right.
1, 2, 3.
Oh! I've done myself an injury.
Hang on, I've got an idea. Come
What?
here, quick, help me. Ready?
I tell you.
Okay.
What's this for?
Just get it there. Okay, now down with it. Ready?
Sorry to trouble you, madam, but we've had a report that there's a madman in the building.
He's got a bomb. That madman's got a bomb.
Oh, you must be joking. Madman? No, we haven't got a madman. Well, except for him, and he's just a little strange.
You must have been mistaken, madam.
No, I saw him.
Well, if you see him again, give us a call. In the meantime, we have an international crisis on our hands. Whoever's found with that Russian is in for big trouble. Sorry to have bothered you.
Now what are we going to do?
We? It was you got him in that condition.
No, it wasn't. Well, not intentionally, anyway.
You stick to that story, darling. Somebody might believe you.
Well, it's somebody I've got to talk to. Beecham.
You tell Beecham and he'll have you on a flight to Siberia before you can say welcome aboard.
Oh, no, he won't. He'll have to help for the sake of the airline's reputation. Listen, I'm going to get Beecham at the airport, and you look after things here.
My dear sir, our airline crews are beyond reproach. They are specially chosen for their honesty, integrity, and complete self-control. I can assure you that none of our employees is even remotely connected with the disappearance of Mr. Witzian. Excuse me, I seem to be, excuse me. I have this terrible feeling you're trying to tell me something. Please say I'm wrong.
All right, you're wrong, but I'm trying to tell you something.
About,
Yes, about,
You know where?
Oh, do I? Do I know where? And we better get him back here before you get into trouble.
Before I get into trouble, I had nothing to do with it.
Oh, will you stick to that story? Somebody might believe you. Listen, the best thing we can do is if
Mr.
we...
Beecham, you'll have to excuse me. I've been called away. Urgent business.
Urgent business.
Something internal.
Something internal. You will excuse us.
Of course. You know the trouble with you Ruskies, don't you? I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? You never learn to play cricket. Oh, it's all right you coming across here with your fast runners and your leaping jumpers and all that sissy stuff. But when it comes to a man's game, you play us a match of cricket and see what happens. Ah, darn it. To top it all, I'm out of tobacco. What do you say to that? You don't want to start mixing it with the likes of me, you know. Bite me, would you? You just sit there if you know what's good for you. And you just stay put until I get me some more tobacco.
Oh!
It's a bomb! It's a bomb! Mill, I'm home. Hey, what's going on out at the airport? Police all over the place. Mill? Mill, are you here?
Well, I don't think this is the way to do it.
There's no use arguing about it. I mean, he can't just sit there.
Sit where?
There.
Miss Grover, I hope this is not another of your brilliant...
Come on, come on, come on.
Millie.
No, I don't know who you are, but I have to hide you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, hello, Mr. Beecham. What a pleasant surprise. No, you can't go in there. Millie's in the shower.
She's what?
I'm what? He can't go in there. You're in the shower. Oh, Maggie, I'll explain it later.
Well, where is he?
Oh.
Good gracious. We've got to get him out of here. If we can.
I know. Come on, Mill. What? Oh.
1, 2, 3, go!
Come on, girls, help me get him dressed.
Oh, that must be Uncle Bert. Now, what's the big idea of leaving? You're not Uncle Bert. It's not Uncle Bert.
I'm sorry to bother you again, madam.
I saw him again, in there, the mad bomber. I saw him.
We've got to follow up these reports, madam, however bizarre. You do understand.
Oh, yes, well, of course. Well, if I happen to see any mad bombers, you'll be the first
If
to
you
know.
don't mind, madam, I think I'll just have a look around. What's in there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Would you like to have a look? Have a good look. It's a marvellous place for hiding mad bombers, that bedroom. But come to think of it, I thought I heard some funny noises in there a few minutes ago. Sounded like ticking.
Whoops, sorry. Well, everything seems to be in order, miss. We won't be troubling you any further.
But I saw him, the mad bomber, in here.
Oh, you needn't have bothered coming in.
Just getting a little warm in there.
Yes, well, the constable was just leaving. He's looking for the mad bomber, you know.
Is he now? Oh, what a shame to waste your time like that. We haven't had a mad bomber here for weeks.
We won't be troubling you anymore. Come along, madam. Now, please, I assure you it's going to...
Hello, girls. Hello, Mr. Beecham. Hey, what'd you do with the body?
Body?
Well, sure. The Moscow Man Mountain. Hey, Ivan Skavinsky, where are you, silly old moujik?
That's him. It's him. It's the mad bomb.
Я виноват во всем. Я благодарю британское правительство за их понимание, а особенно барышню Millie Sidbelt.
Mr. Vinevitian says the entire incident was of his making, and he wants to express his thanks for the understanding nature of the British government, especially Miss Millie Seatbelt.
Grover.
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 Thank you. Thank you very much.
Очень хорошо сделали. И сегодня я верю, что...
Miss Grover, I'd like a word with you.
Yes, Mr. Beecham. Oh, I have a surprise for you. Did you see the morning papers? According to them, we turned an international incident into a goodwill mission.
Yes, Miss Grover, I saw the morning paper. And judging from this, so did someone else. This is a telegram, Miss Grover. The fact that you allow your stewardesses to associate with Russians, known communists, upsets me very much. I will never fly on your airline again.
Oh, Mr. Beecham, you're not going to be upset about one little telegram from one little crackpot, are you?
This telegram, Miss Grover, is from your own uncle.